What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Sorcerer King Rivals. I don't know why I like going crazy on the intro, but I always do. And it's going to be fun. Anyhow, in the last episode, we decided to do a little bit of a scoutation. Some scouting we have done. We have also kind of upset the Sorcerer King himself. He's not super thrilled or happy with us. We are defeating him right now in the whole leveling up or ascending type situation. So there's that. We also... Did we lose anyone? I don't think so. We lost our spider before, but I think we're about to get a couple more back. And more troops and whatnot. So we're looking okay right now. We're kind of scampering around doing just random various things. And I think eventually we're going to come over here and probably try to clear out some other stuff. So that's where we're at. There's idle units. This guy. See if we can't go and get the treasure chest. And we did. We got a scroll of constitution and fortitude. And we're a little bit terrified because there are several hundred millions of people over here that all look like they want to kill me a lot. So there's that. Okay. I should never have expected obedience from someone who'd consort with the undead. Well, know this, your rule over Dankville is a gift, and it shall now be taken away. I shall place an Umberdroth, one of the mightiest creatures in Elemental, on your doorstep. This is the beginning of your end, Sorcerer King, not mine. Huh. We shall see. Well, that doesn't sound good. Shard attacked. Go to... Well, unfortunately, we can't do much about that. Well, he's dropping somebody on our doorstep. That... Oh, God. That does seem bad. And we're pretty darn far away from that place. Like, getting back there is not going to be an easy task. Was that like 12 turns to get back there? I don't even know at this point. Like, what do we do to that? We haven't done anything else to upset him, like, beyond what we already did, so I don't know why he's, like, freaking out on us. He's like, you dare do this? And then that was kind of the end of it. Now he's all like, Wah! Another shard is being attacked. Man, shards are just getting wrecked all over the place. It's not great. I mean, I'd love to go out and, like, deal with this, but... Where did our army end up? Oh, there it is. Oh. Apparently we can just run down there in like one fell swoop, I guess? Is he attacking this shard? Is that what he's doing? It's like, if that's what he's doing, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Monsters and ruffians. Let's take a look at the details here. He's got 90 health. I mean, that's a pretty large amount of health. Cannot be knocked prone. Well, I think we're going to have a really hard time dealing with him. But maybe we're strong enough to deal with it. I don't know. We have 3 turns left before we have to do something. I'm probably just going to casually float around with my bird and see what we see. Okay, what's the bird see? Another shard's being attacked. Oh, this one, okay. I was hoping to be able to wait. I think we can wait a little bit longer before we have to actually go there. Deal with it. Can I reselect my bird? I do. There it is. Okay. Like, I can't select the bird. What's wrong with it? Alright, the first contact with the Imperium. So the Undead have discovered the last hidden refuge of the Empire. Right, which Empire was that again? Don't mock me, dead one. We are the Imperium, and all that remains of the empires of the Magnar and Craxus. While the kingdoms of the West withered away under the slothful mirage of peace, we were the first to stand up to the Sorcerer King. And, unfortunately, probably the first to lose to him. And who were the empires of Magnar and Craxus again? And the first to lose to him. Did you lose your manners when you died, Wraith? Or did you never have them in the first place? You too shall fall before the Sorcerer King. We shall see. Be gone, human. Enough insults, human. Are you willing to help us stop the Sorcerer King or not? An alliance with the undead, a distasteful notion. Well, I'm resisting the urge to spit myself, but the offer is genuine. Can I demonstrate our good faith? The good faith of the undead? I wonder what that looks like. Still, however strong our new Imperium is becoming, we have some problems that an outsider like you might be able to help with. Contact us later and we shall discuss them. I'll do just that. So long, Imperium. You leave the Imperium troops behind, and we gain some Imperium favor because of reasons. Hey, there's a clay pit over here. I wonder what that's for. Getting clay, probably. The sneeze was real. Alright, what did we get? A bunch of random stuff. Cool. Alright, how banged up... Uh-oh. Anybody have any idea where the giant ugly creature went? Because I don't see him anymore. And that's a little troubling, to say the least. Like, was he only around for a little while? Go to... Yeah, I know. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Alright. Hey, we have a spider on the field now. That's pretty cool. I don't know where the thing went. He just isn't here anymore, oddly enough. Alright, well, whatever, man. You didn't, like, go over to the other town or anything stupid like that, no? Okay. Are you the Imperium? No, you're a looter's army. I'm gonna come and take you out. I'm gonna take you down like a sweet muffin. Alright, so our birds are able to float around and do crazy bird-like things. Our Sovereign leveled up. Nice. Alright, we can now get the Greater Weaver. Plus 5 level bonus to Weaver units. Very nice. I think we already have that, don't we? Yeah, we do. Alright, we already have Bonecraft. Unlock several recipes from bone fragments. Okay, we can recruit hero. Solicit a hero. Yeah, I think that's the one we're going to do. We'll unlock this right now. And I was told that if we take a look, we go into our town here. What? Why did our spider not join the other army there? Are they not allowed to group up? Huh. I feel like that's strange. We have idle units. Oh, okay, I understand. Well, I suppose I should probably move you a little bit further. Alright, we're gonna go take a look at our city real quick. And if we take a look at, let's say, the Risen Warrior. It shows the requirements at the bottom down here. I can't scroll down because it's going to disappear. But we'll take a look at the blood letter, right? All it costs is logistics to get him, which we do have, and we can get him pretty easily. To get a Risen Warrior, it does require those bone fragments. So that's actually how the bone fragments work, including the Weavers, actually, as well. They require bone fragments to train and to level up and all that stuff as well. So, pretty cool stuff. I'm going to actually throw another spider on the dealie there. And eventually we're going to get bone archers and some other random stuff. I think that's going to be fine. So that's what I'm going to do with that. We're training a bloodletter right now. Apparently we can only have 5 folks in our army as it stands. So that's a thing. Alright, we have idle units. It's... Can I just still... Whoa. Like, it doesn't look like I can move at all. So why... Oh, I can move there. Okay. So that's apparently a thing. Oh, I can move more than just there. Alright, whatever. We have an idle city over here. We've produced a thing. Now we can produce another thing. I think a granary wouldn't be terrible. I might go with training somebody, though. Let's train up a Crypt Keeper. Maybe that's a bad idea. Let's train up one of these guys. We have enough of these. Alright. We have enough money and stuff to do, so that's fine. We're going to do that. And what idle units do we have? We have our bird that's sitting around doing nothing. Okay, our bird is done doing nothing. Can our zombie guy go and do stuff? Nope. Can we just, like, guard? Yeah, there we go. A new spell has been discovered. Ice Blast. An icy blast strikes for 8, plus 3 per shard, and cold damage, and lowers the initiative by 3. Okay, ooh, Lightning Storm. Ooh, that's pretty good. Shadow Bolt. Candle Cloak, Beguile, Shrink, Enfeeble, Inferno. All of these sound amazing. Let's try getting the Shadow Bolt. That seems like a viable option. Alright. Can we group up together as one giant grouping of armies? Okay, I can't bring my other guy along? Well, I don't think I... Looks like we should be able to win this. I'm going to give it a shot. Try to get our spider some love here. It looks like our spider doesn't really need the love. Like, we got this on lockdown. Get handled, buddy. Oh, he dodged it. What? Well, let me guess. We're gonna die. Okay, I'm like, let me guess. We're not gonna be able to dodge it. Here he goes. Boom! Wrecked. Alright, bring it on. You ain't got nothing on me. Get handled, fool. Alright, so there it is. We took care of business. The Weaver was definitely strong enough to deal with that. I have no idea where that giant creature that was attacking us went. But my only guess is that maybe he despawned in some weird, odd fashion. And I need to take a look at the army number 1 here. Was it you that can... Like, I feel like if you level up... Yeah, no, it's okay. Alright, I know what's going on. I'm all over it. So next time we level up with our boy here, their Sovereign, then we're going to be looking pretty solid. Click on the focus to get more mana per turn, more skill per turn. Or more lore. I don't remember what the lore does exactly. The next skill requires 59 more skill points. This will take 12 turns. Can we just focus on that, like, entirely? Like, just, like, bam, 100% into it? And how many turns is that going to take? 6. Alright, so we're going to do that. We can do diplomacy with the other races. We can craft quite a few different things. I'll do another leather cuirass. I don't think that's a bad idea. We'll say okay on that. We'll go to the rivals here. We'll talk with them. Hello, Lich. To what do we owe this pleasure? We need your help to defeat the Sorcerer King. Just dropping by to tell you traitors that you are the worst. I hope this doesn't come as a surprise. We need your help. Such an alliance may be possible, but we have a simple favor to ask of you first. One of our scouting teams has established a camp far from here. They have a package which we need picked up and returned to us. And you can't do that yourself? Our forces are stretched thin at the moment, fighting the vicious minions of the Sorcerer King, as well as dealing with certain internal security matters. And I understand that your forces have some skill at adventuring. Yeah, it's tough keeping them out of trouble at times. Okay, we'll help. Excellent. When you retrieve the package, bring it to the Imperium fort nearby. No problem. Travel to this camp to retrieve the package the Cracks scouts have for you. Well, I think I can probably do that pretty easily. You arrive at the camp where the Imperium scouts were supposed to be based. Suddenly, several cracked soldiers leap from the shadows, weapons drawn. It's a trap! Slay the ambusher's army and confront the Imperium High Council. Alrighty. Well, that's your army, huh? I'm a little underwhelmed. But that's okay. I'm allowed to be underwhelmed. And you're allowed to be afraid. Be afraid. Don't hit those guys. Come on. They're dead. Unless they dodge. Oh, they're dead. Well, that's annoying. Not that I could have really done anything to change the outcome of that. Unfortunately. That's fine. Alright, spawn a new undead unit. Let's just murder you straight up because you're here amongst 3 people, even though only 2 people attacked. It seemed a little forced. Alright, and you're 100% super ultra mega dead. And you're pretty dead too. So maybe you struck first, maybe you didn't. In the end, it didn't matter much, really. Gonna punch you, you're gonna attack back. You clink to me? What does that even mean? I'm not even certain what that is. Sounds bad though. Can I resurrect anyone in particular? Nope. What is that? A Sovereign's Call. One spell cast in battle. Don't need that specifically, to be honest. Alright, well, we'll get closer. Unfortunately, we can't quite reach. I guess we'll just pass for now. And we'll charge on over here, and we'll be short again, because that's how we do things. It's fine. Alright, now, if we can just get our folks to actually make it to the combat. Victory! I know. Simple and easy, sweet, sweet, nice style. I don't care about losing that little guy. It would have been nice to keep him going, but he's not all that impressive. You finish off the Crack's ambushers and take one of their signet rings to prove it was a Crack soldier who ambushed you. Simple favor of my behind. Let's see what those Imperium scum have to say about this. Return to the Imperium masters and demand an explanation of this ambush. Well, you know, one good thing that came of this, our spiders can now join the little squad here. And that is quite the good. That is quite the good in the hood. I've got nothing good in the hood. This inn seems rather more colorful than most of the ones you visited. The windows and doors illuminated by garish red lanterns. Also of note the amount of semi-clothed women. You seem to have found a brothel. Okay. Hey, I just came here to sleep. Although paying for sleep by the hour is an unusual practice, you do so feeling proud of yourself. Alright, the Sorcerer King's ascension points have been reduced. And we gained 1 honor. Sweet. Yep, just came here to sleep. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to rain on your parade, but it's kind of how we roll. Oh, the Imperium are over there. I'm sure we can do so. What the heck are those things? There's a Wraith's army over there. That's kind of menacing and scary. Seriously? Bird? Oh gosh, that is a large individual. First contact with the swamp giants. These swamps are ours, you can't make us leave. Who are you, soggy beast? Keep the swamps, the moisture isn't good for my kind. We merely seek help to fight the Sorcerer King. The Sorcerer King gives us presents. He not hurt us, we no hurt him. But if the Sorcerer King casts a spell of making, you will all die. Then we hate the Sorcerer King. Then let us work together to stop him and get your lands back. We can get lands back by ourselves, strange one, by making axes and then swinging those axes at heads. But if strange ones wish to help, I not stop you. Yes, I will send word to the other swamp giants. You help them, they help you. You help them, this whole big process. Sounds like what we call a friendship. So we'll see you later. Alright, cool, cool. We take our leave of the soggy creatures. They do seem rather large and menacing, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little taken aback by their sheer magnitude. It's alright, though. Can we just, yeah, just pass your bloody dang turn, dude. Jeez. You guys really can't move very far. The shard is attacked. Not the shard. Alright, Dankville's doing what Dankville does. Aw, oh, that's right. I can move with W, A, S, and D. I'm all moving around with my... Yeah, there we go. I'm moving around the old scrub way and didn't have to do it that way. I feel ashamed. I definitely feel ashamed. A little bit. Not like massively ashamed, but, you know. Alright. We're going to come over here and do this thing. It's going to be glorious. I'd like to go take some more peeks around and see what I can find. Alright, what do we have? What's going on? A new event. There are enemies in your territory. What? Aww. That's not cool. I'll get back to that in a minute. We're at the Lost Battlefield. At this ancient battlefield, a terrible magic has left many of the bodies here strangely preserved, but only lately have the local wolves become hungry enough to eat their tainted flesh. What was once a grim place is now a grim and messy place. Fight the wolves and stop them from desecrating the dead. Begin burying the dead yourself. Don't get involved. Kill the wolves. Very bad. Very bad wolves, you shout before you discipline them. Bad wolves. No donut. Alright. We have our speed ray on the back line. We have the alpha. Cast in the alpha call of doom. And I think we're going to actually focus the alpha a bit. Bam! Get alpha'd. Or at least smacked upside the head. Alright, I feel like attacking you right here is not a bad play, but if I move to where I was originally going to, bad play. Ooh, maybe I was wrong. Oh, we dodged. That might actually be the saving grace here. Oh! Dodging 4 wolves at once, 3 times, or twice in a row? That's not bad. It's not too bad. Bam! Wrecked. We're not even going to summon the other guy this time. We don't need to. We are ready. Monte Picchu. We got this. Ugh. Wrecked! Alright, you dirty, filthy dudes. Go do dirty, filthy things. Yeah, I guess we can kill this guy this way. It's fine. Boom! Ha! I scoff at you and your lameness. Alright, so we'll kill the giant alpha wolf if he doesn't dodge. And he, of course, he had to, because that's what they do. They dodge. They're like, you can't do anything to me. And then he's going to howl. He's going to be like, brrr. It's going to be fine. Alright, what we're going to do now is not that, but that. It's the same thing. I right-clicked instead of left-clicked, which canceled it. It's fine. Wrecked. There it is. And with finality, ladies and gentlemen, the wolves are done and we are victorious. More level ups, cool. My mouse is doing weird stuff. Alright, so the sorcerer's ascension points are removed or lowered. We gained some courage. We got a cloak of shadows and a bunch of other stuff. Cool. The wolves having learned their lesson, you help... Okay. The wolves having learned their lesson, you help yourself to some of the belongings of the corpses you saved. You're welcome, guys, you say. Cool. Alright, so let's continue our adventure this way, as is our job. Hey, we have a blood guy. And he is going to come over here, and he is going to be hopefully useful in helping us defend. Alright, and where's our bird? Our bird's up here. How do I... There it is. I want that. What is that? Give me that. Ooh. Ceresa's legacy. First contact. It is the rogue faction of Undead, the one who follow the mysterious Archmage. We have heard of you, brothers. Have you finally come to bend knee to us, the true heirs of Ceresa? Ceresa was a failure. We would never follow her kin. Ceresa's name is forbidden among our kind. I barely know of her. Enlighten me, brother. No, just to deliver a warning. This land will soon be ours. Tread carefully, brother. Enlighten me. Over 200 years ago, the human Aurelius freed Ceresa, the first step in a prophecy that would have brought harmony to the world. But Aurelius was blind to this truth. He gathered allies, reassembled the Forge of the Overlord, and defeated her, dooming the world. The humans tell this story differently, I imagine. Are you the followers of that failure? I've heard enough. So long, brother. Humans tell it differently. They lie. Look around. Their civilization has faltered. Even the Forge of the Overlords, the most powerful artifact this plane of existence knows, is now used to craft nothing but trinkets. Man weakens. Well, a good thing we are not men, then. Enough talk. Are you with us or against us? To fight the Sorcerer King, his emissaries have promised us a prominent place in the new world he is forging. You should consider begging him for the same offer. A prominent place in what? The Sorcerer King plans to destroy all. Well, if you're dumb enough to believe him, you're too dumb to be our friends. Bye! So you say, and yet you promise us even less. You were lucky to even get that much from me. Think carefully, the Sorcerer King is using you. I wouldn't trust you if you were not dead yourself. But you are, and I do. Seek us out later and we will discuss the matter further. We'll do that. Alright, more favor. Woohoo! Doing work, sort of, in a strange, odd way. But doing work! Can we go there? Like, I know there's enemies in my territory. Can I please? Thank you. You guys are really bad at, like, capturing stuff that you're supposed to capture. Like, you're really bad at it. Alright, well, we're about to rank up. I think we can start removing some of our desires here. One more turn. Only 4 skill points is what we need? Okay. Can we go right down the middle then? That's not bad. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Let's go to the Imperium fort and see what's up. Did you retrieve the package? It was a trap. Your soldiers ambushed me. What? We ordered no such thing. This ring proves it. Explain what happened before it finds its way down your throat. This scouting unit spent much time spying on the remains of remains of Ceres's empire. Those wraiths must have corrupted their minds. Those hate-filled ghouls can see the alliance we are forming and wish to ruin it. Well, they have come close. Prove they haven't. Of course, we will provide you with payment in exchange for your trouble. We assure you this assault was not the will of the Imperium Council. We'll accept your apology and your rewards. Your word's good enough. Keep it. Yay, we gained +4 Imperial favor. Woohoo! Alright, we're gonna go and we're gonna face off against this group of bad guys. And then after that, actually, it might even be before that, we're gonna end up having to break off the old episodic episode. I know, I'm sad too, folks. I am sad as well. Well, let's see if we can't gather up some more, treasure loot. Hello, Westerlings! The Imperium High Council has decided that an alliance between West and East is the only hope for our mutual survival. The Sorcerer King must be stopped, and we shall do it together as equals. While we muster our army, please accept our great captain, Cylindros the Avenger, into your army. Thank you, Imperium. With your help, we will not fail. We are not here to help, Westerling. Remember, we are your equals in this venture. Alright, -25. What? That's good. That's good. And Cylindros the Avenger. Very cool. I am a fan of these things that are happening here. I am a fan. Alright, what are we looking at? Where's our army? Why does our army always have to disappear? There it is. Alright. Did he join us? Is he, like, back in one of our towns? Like, where is the Cylindros? There he is. Well, I think he can come up over here. Oh, cool. He looks awesome. I am a fan of that. What's that thing? An ancient tomb. We could do that, or we could go for treasure loot. I'm going to lean toward the treasure loot side of things. Because that seems even more cool. Oh, and we leveled up. That's right, I forgot. We were all ready for that. Legions of the Damned. Yep. +5. And yes, absolutely 100% need that. But for now, we'll get this one. Unlock that. And now we can have more people in our army is what I'm going to imagine this means. Yes, we can. Alright, so we can have 3 more people in our army. And you know what? I'm going to save the battle for the very next episode. Alright, folks, I hope you guys have enjoyed up to this point. If you have, fantastic. That means everything is working exactly as intended. If you're not enjoying it, well, I'll try to do better, guys. I'll try. No, I'm having fun with it. I really am enjoying this game a lot, so look for me to hopefully be able to finish this. I don't know if I will be able to, but I mean, I feel like I'm doing okay. I don't feel like I'm crushed or destroyed in any way right now, so that's good. Still learning stuff, though. Definitely still learning, but it looks like apparently between 2 towns we can move pretty darn quick, so that does help tremendously. And I'd like to get a 3rd town up over here somewhere. I think that would be pretty fantastic. So that's going to be the plan, like maybe like right there-ish. Then we'll have a pretty good spread between our 3 towns, I think. Alright, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.